everyone. We are live on Facebook, so hi to everybody out there. Like us and follow us. We're going to share the show later on. My next guest is Jess Morgan. He is the owner and founder of his veteran-owned as well business, which is Total Medical and Wellness. Welcome to the show. I always have to ask everybody the first question. Tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do. Get up on that mic.
Thanks, Carol. Good to be here. So I'm an advanced trained family nurse practitioner trained in advanced hormone optimization. And what we do is we treat patients who just don't feel like themselves anymore. You know, they've been to the doctor several times and they say their labs are normal, you know, but they don't feel normal. And they keep going back and hearing the same thing, that their labs are normal. And so that's where we come in.
Well, let me ask you something. What's the word advanced hormone replacement hormone? What is that? I mean, optimization, you're using, I mean, a lot of people have heard about their hormones these days, but you're using advanced hormone optimization. What does that mean?
Exactly. I'm glad you asked because normally when somebody goes to traditional medical school, they get, you know, traditional training. So what I've done is I've gone to advanced training through a place called WorldLink, which is a renowned hormone replacement therapy specialist group. We get advanced training. We go over extensive, lab values, different types of treatments with different types of hormones.
Here's what I know: when somebody is is certified, or however you want to call what you are,
exactly.
They do a different test than the doctors. This is the thing that I think is important for people to understand, because you know what to focus on, you know what to look for, you know what to ask for that blood test to be done the way you're looking at it. So what is the most common thing that people say to you when they come to you?
You know, the most common thing is they say, I just don't feel like myself anymore. And, you know, they wake up fatigued after full nights of sleep. They're drinking coffee throughout the day, and they just don't know what's going on. And that's when they come to us. So,
okay, you're at 51st Avenue in Glendale. You're offered for people, if you mention that you heard this on Networking Arizona, you're getting $50 off your first consultation. And here's what you need to do. You have to, when you are not feeling yourself and you say thing over and over and over again, you have to come in, you have to have that consult. What does that look like when they come to you?
So when they come in, you can sign up online, or you can text us or give us a call. And so the initial evaluation is going to be an advanced set of labs. It's not going to be something you normally get with your primary care. It's a very robust panel, and we're going to spend about an hour talking about exactly what's going on, talking about your brain fog, fatigue, you know, maybe your weight gain or possibly your hormone issues, and really get to the root cause and develop a personalized plan for you.
So what do you use to help people? What is the treatment plan?
So the treatment, we only use bioidentical hormone replacement therapy. You know, we also use some naturopathic methods. If somebody doesn't want to start on hormones, you know, whether it be, you know, some magnesium glycinate for sleep or something like that. So everything's personalized based on, you know, their values and what they want. So we offer a lot of services, but it's not about just the service, it's about the personalized treatment plan that we can give them.
And getting to the root of the problem.
Exactly.
Now let me ask you this is big, okay? Is it both for men and women?
Absolutely.
Okay, because, you know, a lot of people think that hormonal issues are just for women. Men, no way. That is not the case. You guys have the same issues as we do, just differently.
Absolutely, and what a lot of men find is they get stuck in a cookie cutter testosterone replacement treatment program. They just don't feel like themselves, and they say, well, they're on testosterone, they should feel good, but in fact, they're not on the right plan. They're getting their estrogen blocked. They're getting, you know, all sorts of different add-on therapies that aren't really helping them. And in fact, we treat women, you know, all the way from, you know, 20, 25, all the way through menopause, because a lot of women, younger women, are dealing with hormonal issues that are underdiagnosed and undertreated, and we focus on the root cause and treat those as well.
So the teenage girls that are getting a little, you know, you know what I mean, like, yeah, you can help with that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Give them a call, because, you know, anyone that has a teenager, girl especially, they get a little bit hormonal, but can you help them?
Yeah, absolutely. We see a lot of women with an estrogen dominant issue. What it is not to get too complicated, but it's a lack of progesterone. And progesterone is a GABAergic neurosteroid, and it's calming. So a lot of people can have anxiety and they don't know what's going on. They go to their primary care and they get put on an antidepressant or something like that. But then that's getting just putting a Band-Aid on it. We're not actually getting to the root cause.
Now, his phone number to call is 623-259-6900. And if you tell him that you heard it on Networking Arizona, you're getting $50 off the first consultation. The website is totalmedicalaz.com. He's located at 51st and Avenue and Glendale. Okay, so you offer a lot of different kind of services. What are they?
So we offer testosterone replacement therapy for men and women, hormone therapy for women. We offer weight loss, all of the semaglutide, tirzepatide, even retatrutide. We do a lot of peptides as well, and peptides are very important. They're an up-and-coming medical treatment because they work with your body. They're small chains of amino acids that trigger your body to do something, a specific function. And so that is more of a gentle approach rather than just getting put on medication. So they help with healing, they help with weight loss, recovery, even sleep too.
Now, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the peptides.
Mm-hmm.
Is this something that they come to you on a weekly, as monthly? Is it different for everybody? Can you tell them a little bit about that?
Yeah, so we're a concierge clinic. We don't do weekly shots, and we give the medication to the patient, and they administer it themselves based on their personalized treatment plan.
So they get how do they know what to do?
Oh, they come and talk to us, and we give them, we can give you a peptide stack if you're wanting to improve recovery. If you're trying to heal something, we can give you a specific peptide for that.
So, but what's nice is that you are a nurse practitioner. You're
Mm-hmm.
there to help them through it, any questions that they have,
Mm-hmm.
right? And you're administering this basically on your own. That's awesome. Now,
Mm-hmm.
You're located at 51st Avenue in Glendale, okay? You are offering for everybody $50 off that first consultation, and you can check them out on the website, which is totalmedicalaz.com. His phone number is 623-259-6900. This is both for men and women. So what are patients saying? What are they saying, giving you, like, what the results have been?
The biggest thing is the biggest gratification I get is that the patient will say, I finally feel like myself again.
Aww.
And that's amazing.
And one thing I know is that when you don't feel, and a lot of people don't feel good today,
Mm-hmm.
they don't know what's going on, and we're eating poorly,
Mm-hmm.
right? We're depressed,
Mm-hmm.
and it all could be coming from hormonal issues.
Yeah, exactly, and a lot of it's environmentally induced, and we can work with a patient, even younger patients that are on their way to getting a hormonal imbalance, and we can help them change their lifestyle so they can improve their hormones, so maybe when they're 40 or 50, they can prolong that hormone replacement therapy.
So you have both bioidentical, but you also said a naturopathic way
Mm-hmm.
that you can work with them. So, which I like, especially for younger folks too. They like that too. What do you use for that?
Yeah, so for example, if someone like a younger patient doesn't want to get started on progesterone, we can, do a progesterone supplement. It's like a chaste tree berry, so it's a natural way of stimulating progesterone production. So we're just helping that progesterone
I like
production.
that.
Mm-hmm.
So you have both to offer because everybody wants something different, right?
Exactly.
So again, all of this, both men and women, but also for teenagers. How about boy teenagers? They have their issues too.
Oh, absolutely. A lot of it has to do with sleep. Sometimes it's lifestyle induced, so we can work with them and find out exactly what's going on.
So is the first thing that they do call you, and then you set up this consultation with them, and they come in, and you obviously have to talk to them about all that's going on, and then it's all about testing, correct?
Absolutely. We gather their symptoms, we do advanced testing, we gather a plan going forward.
Now, again, he's offering $50 off your first consultation. He's located at 51st Avenue and Glendale. His phone number is 623-259-6900. The website is totalmedicalaz.com. And again, repeat what you did. You went to the classes that you took and the education that you got real quickly.
Yeah, I've taken a world-renowned, it's called WorldLink. It's advanced hormone replacement therapy. So I'm certified checking, treating hormones. We use advanced methods, so it's not your traditional, stuff from Walgreens. We use compounded medications specific to you, whether it be injections, creams, or any other modality of treatment.
I like
it's
it.
customized.
He's certified, and I like that too. It's advanced hormonal optimization. You can check him out on his website, which is totalmedicalaz.com. Give him a call. Tell him that you heard it on Networking Arizona. You get $50 off the first consultation at 623-259-6900.